learning path. And this is the part 5 for our HTML tutorial. So let's get started. So in this video, we are going to understand HTML quotations and citation elements. In this chapter, we will go through the block quote, Q, ABBR, address, site, and BDO HTML elements. For this, you only need a cheerful soul and full of excitement to learn a new thing. So, let's get started. So, our first element is the block quote element, which is for the quotations. The HTML block quote element defines a section that is quoted from another source. Browsers usually indent block quote elements. For example, paragraph. Here is a quote from WWF's website. Paragraph close. Block quote. This. Then for 60 years. Then block quote close. So let us try it in our Visual Studio Code. If you have it in your desktops or your mobiles, so you can also open it. So let us start. So do you remember this? This is our file. So do you remember this is our file in which we were working for last 3 to 4 parts. So now I am writing the code over here. So let us write it down over here. Just let us put a br tag over here, and then we have to put C this. So this is our code for this site is, let me show you. This site just identifies the citrus element. Okay, so can you see it? Okay, enter, let us enter it. Then can you see it? Let me show you over here. See, so this is, so now just we have to save it and just see how it works, or the magic of it. So can you see it here? Can you see this quotation? This block quote is written in between, and it is giving a ultra vibe. So can you see it? Okay, so let us go back to our presentation and let us understand the next element. So our next element is the HTML queue for short quotations. The HTML queue for short quotations, the HTML queue tag defines a short quotations. Browser normally insert quotation marks around the quotation. For example, WWF's goal is to build a future where people live in harmony with nature. So let's try it in our Visual Studio Code. So we have added it over here. Can you see it? Yes. So let us try it. Okay. Okay. So let us check it in our live server. So this is our live server. So can you see it? It has created some inverted commas or the quotation marks in the starting. So now let us know more about our next element, which is ABBR element. ABBR element defines the abbreviation, or let us know more about it. The HTML ABBR tag defines an abbreviation or an acronym like HTML, CSS, Mr., Doctor, ASAP, ATM. So, marking abbreviations can give useful information to browsers, translation systems, and search engines. Tip: use the global title attribute to show the description for the abbreviation slash acronym when your mouse is over the element. Example: the ABBR title World Health Organization WHO ABBR was founded in 1988. So let us check it. So can you see it over here? I have added the ABBR. So have you understood why we use the ABBR? We use ABBR for the abbreviation, which means the abbreviations means that a full form, a word which has its own full form, like WHO, the World Health Organization, right? So this is also a ABBR, or the abbreviation. Okay, so let us check it in our live server. So we are back to our live server. So can you see it here? The abbreviated text is highlighted over here. Can you see it? When we click on it, or when we select it, and just we have to click it on it, then it gives us its abbreviation tag, which is the WHO. Can you see the World Health Organization tag over here? So let us move toward our next element. So HTML address for contact information. So this address is majorly used in contact information like a email address, URL, physical address, phone number, social media handle, etc. So the HTML address tag defines the contact information for the author or the owner of a document or an article. The contact information can be an email address, URL, physical address, phone number, social media handle, etc. The text in the address element usually renders in italic, and browsers will always add a line break before and after the address element. For example, can you see over there? The address element shows the address. So let us see what would be the output for it. So let's check it in our Visual Studio Code or the text editor. So can you see over here, I have added the address of the John Doe. So I have just added it. So let us check it. Let us save it and let us go to our live server. So can you see it? The the address is written in the italic. Can you see it? See, this is the italic or the address of given by someone, or the owner's address, which can be used in emails, etc. So let us move towards our next element and understand it. So HTML site. This is our next element. So do you know what the site element defines? So the site tag defines the title of a creative work. For example, a poem, a, a book, a song, a movie, a painting, or a sculpture, etc. Note: a person's name is not the title of a work. For example, if I'll write Sonam, so Sonam cannot be the title of a work, so we cannot write it in the site tag. The text in the site element usually renders in italic. Example: P side the screen, by Edward Munch, painted in 1893. So let us check the output, like it usually renders in italic. So let us check how it renders. So can you see this text? So let us check it in our live server. Okay, so this is our text and let us check it in our live server. So just save it and let us go to our live server. Can you see this is highlighted over here? Do you remember we have already done this before also, this one, but this site element and this element both are different. So do you know what the difference between this site element and that element? So first let me clear you with those both elements. So this HTML site element creates defines as create the heading or the title of a creative work, but but this I is an I is an element which can be used for the italic. And can you see this emphasized? Emphasized is used for the emphasized text. Okay, so these all three texts have their different works. You should decide what you have to do, whether you have to write the title of any creative work, you have to write any text in italic, you have to write address, you have to write emphasize text. So you should be clear with those things. So let us move to our next element. Okay, so our next element is HTML BDO for bidirectional override. BDO stands for bidirectional override. The HTML, so this is so much complicated. So let us understand it just medium. So the HTML BDO tag is used to override the current text direction. For example, BDO dir equals to RTL. This text will be written from the right to left. Okay, means the bidirectional override. So let us try it, or try the output in our live server or the Visual Studio Code. So I have added it over here. Can you see it? So let us check it in our live server. So can you see it? This text will be written from right to left. So this video is dir, means directional to right. So this text is starting from the right and ended to the left. Can you see it? So just tell me, decode it and tell me in the comment section. Now this was our last quotation element. So let us have a quick chapter summary. So we have a quick chapter summary. So for our first tag was ABBR, defines a abbreviation or acronym. Address defines contact information for author slash owner of a document. BDO defines the text direction. Block quote defines a section that is quoted from another source. And cite defines the title of a work. Q defines a short inline quotation. So can you, so just click a screenshot of it because it would work, it would help you for the most. So I think every good thing has an end, and now we have the end of our session. So thank you for supporting me, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. So bye bye, thank you.